really red. Wow. The color response of this camera seems to be ISO dependent, light dependent, I don't know. Indoors I thought I had this thing tuned pretty nice, but out here where there's more light, this now looks very red, too red. How's the audio recording? Oh yeah, that's okay. Alright. Alright, it is October 15, 2021. And I have a clinic day. I'm here in my office. I am back on the Sony RX0 Mark II. I currently have Steady Shot turned on. The camera is on a tripod. And I just wanted to see what digital image stabilization is like on the RX0, because you know, the Fuji camera would bounce the frame around. So far, it does not appear to be bouncing too much, but I'll review the footage later, and we'll see. I have a gut feeling that this RX0 Mark II uses gyro data to help stabilize, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go turn off the image stabilization off now. So there it is. The image stabilization is now off. It should be a wider frame now. So after reviewing some of the footage from the Fuji X-T200, I had to say the rolling shutter is overall not bad. Like I should say it's very good. Most of the time when I use that camera, I cannot tell that there's rolling shutter. It's very good. You do still see it on fast whip pans. However, this sort of idea that it's somehow more pronounced with image stabilization on, or that it may or may not be more pronounced in 4K versus 1080p, I'll be honest, I can't really tell. I think it's about the same. So whether it's 4K, 1080p, stabilization on or off, to me there's no appreciable difference in rolling shutter, and overall rolling shutter is very well controlled, only visible during fast whip pans. This is in stark contrast to my Sony a6400, even though that is a far more capable camera with a technically, in my opinion, better image. That camera suffers from horrible rolling shutter in 4K, so much so that I consider handheld footage to be unusable, because even just the little bit of handling shake on the camera gets exaggerated with the jello effect from rolling shutter. So that's all I'll say about it right now. No, I'll say one other thing. Even as recent as last night, as I'm using the Fuji X-T200, I'm still running into all kinds of just weird, questionable design choices that affect usability on that camera. Again, I think this is something that needs to be its own video, but really quickly here, yes, we hybrid shooters tend to like having video and photo settings be separate, right? But we want them to be separate in that they're saved separately. So if you have a setting for photo and you switch to video, you shouldn't be carrying over the photo settings to your video. It should switch to the video setting that you had before. The problem with the Fuji X-T200 is they've somehow also designed it so that the photo and video settings have to be physically separate, like physically separate buttons and dials, which makes zero sense. To me, it makes it seem like the folks over at Fuji, they don't even use that camera. They've never used that camera. They don't know. Because I can't imagine anybody would use that camera and let this kind of thing slide, right? I feel like they were like, oh, we should come up with a cheap camera, bing bang boom, and then just put it out. No internal testing, no nobody there's actually using the camera to pick up on these very silly design choices. Yeah. Okay, enough complaining about that. All right, I just realized that in my last vlog, I teased that I had a violin in my office, but all I did was show the case, which seems a bit of a tease. So I'm going to show you the violin. So here it is. That's the violin. It is currently about 10 to 5 p.m. I just finished my clinic, and wouldn't you know it, my last patient required a direct admission and needs to go to the operating room. So yeah, I guess I'm doing another emergency surgery. I'm just waiting on seeing what the timing is going to be here. I haven't told Charlotte yet. I'm gonna call her right now. So yeah, there you go. Guess we'll see what time that case goes and whether or not I can go home for a little bit. Yeah. So it's about 7:15 p.m. and I am sitting in my office here and just waiting for my case to go. You know, these COVID times complicate things because you know, these emergency surgeries need to wait on like rapid COVID tests and things, and anyway. So I've just been sitting here waiting. Currently listening to Rachmaninoff's Symphony Number 3, Opus 44, second movement Adagio. Rachmaninoff's the best, man. Alright, it is almost 9 p.m. I finally got done with that case, so that means I can finally go home. Yay! Oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that YouTube feed bit today. I'm probably just going to end the vlog here, so I'll see you in the next one.